who accidentally hit the button on the camera. So this will end up being part 2. Look, now everybody's like, oh, water. They can eat, the little guys can reach this easily, so I'll just leave it there for them. Oh, here comes the last one. Oh, she went back to hide again. These are the 2 bravest ones, I think. They don't care that I'm here. Hey. She's like... So cute. The big ones are like, hey, we want to try it too. Okay, let's take a look at Mama and her babies before we go back inside. Watch out, I don't want to step on anybody. Okay, Mama. Okay, Mama. Okay, Mama. I think the last count I had, there were 9 chicks in here. She's making a lot of noise. And I guess while I'm out here, I'll go ahead and show you guys the coops, which are in terrible disrepair. And that's going to be one of my projects. I actually have a wedding coming up. My daughter's getting married, and that is going to take all of my time in May. So I don't expect to get to it till June, but I am going to rebuild the coops. So I'm going to let you take a peek at those coops. So anybody who's interested and has been following my little journey here on my YouTube channel. Okay, I have a run, which is a 10 by 20 run, which was, it was really nice when I first put it together, my husband and I. But I guess it was probably 3 years ago. So some of the, even though it's galvanized pipe, is like rusted, and that's why it looks bent or whatever, but it's like there are places where the pipe actually rusted and broke off. So anyway, so here's my run. I have this can here. I have like some chick grit, which I need to put in there, and I have some worms. Well, yeah, I have a few worms. Those are the cable ties I use for repairing the run. Only have a few left. These are the worms. Actually, I usually use black soldier fly, but these kind of were part of a deal that came with the crumbles. So this is my setup. I have a table here, and I'll usually have another small bucket like this that has just black soldier fly worms, which I need to get to work on that. Okay, so this here is the crumbles, and this here is the seed, the scratch. So I'm going to give them some scratch now. Yeah. Everybody loves the scratch, even the ducks. I'm probably going to try to throw some scratch on the other side so that the chicks want some. They won't have to compete with the bigger ones. Let me see if I can get it over here. Let's try, like, there. There we go. Maybe now. We'll see. All right. Let's make it over to the coops. As again, The coops are in disrepair. I used to have, look at that, I had an automatic door. I don't even know if it works still. I need to put batteries in it. And why did I have an automatic door even though I had to run? Occasionally something can make its way in there. But haven't had it happen in a while. One time I got up one morning when I first started keeping chickens and found one of my favorites. Just the whole coop looked like, I don't know, looked horrible. And when the chicken was dead with its head gone, some people tell me, well, that's a possum. Could have been a raccoon. I don't know what it was. That's when I started putting automatic doors on my coop. At that time I only had one, and oh, you can't see it from here, but it had an automatic door too, but it actually is just broken. This one runs on AAA batteries and the AA's, and I need to see what I can do to get that one going again. But yeah, this is my coop. It is not in good shape. Okay, oh, look, who do we have here? She's the one. Oh. Let's see. Oh. This one is a white egg. I could be mistaken about who's laying the small blue eggs. I didn't really get a good look at her. Yeah, I don't think she's the one that, well, maybe she is. Okay, so I'm wrong there. She's not the one making the blue, the small blue eggs. Not sure who's doing that. Okay, there's the other half. This is the first coop I had. It's really in bad shape. This was the first one that I had. When I bought these, it was a huge expense. I got them from the chicken coop company. This one cost me like $800, and it was the biggest one they sold. And this one cost me $600. It was smaller. Now with inflation, they're both quite more than that. But let's see what's going on here. Is there anything? Now you'll see broken eggs here. That is iguanas. That's the iguanas getting to these eggs before I can. But now that I've sealed up the coop, I don't think iguanas can get in anymore. So let's see. Nope, no eggs here. Anyway, so here's the inside. Yeah, it's a mess. And got the roost up there. This roost pole fell. I need to secure it somehow. We'll take a look at inside the other one too. And there we go. Okay. Maybe that was more than you ever wanted to know. Here's where I sit in the afternoon. Also put a chair on the other side for when the sun is too bright on that chair. Then I can sit in this rocker in the shade, because probably one of the smartest things I've ever done was to set this up so that I can come in the afternoons and sit and talk about mind calming. It's just the most peaceful time. I sit here and watch all my birds. Love it. Just love it. It's really, really calming. Now, I might not be able to do it come summer. It may be too hot. And sometimes the mosquitoes and what we have here called no-see-ums, that's really rough. That's just miserable. Itches a lot. But anyway, everybody's enjoying the seed I just tossed. The little ones are hiding. Anyway. So little by little, we're getting everything back up to snuff. Oh, I got to do the water. which is a boring process. So I'm going to leave you now while I change the water. And God bless everyone. Have a great morning.